Okay, I was the one who asked for this, Michelle. I passed this out before the meeting. It's a handout on the statewide local shared grant account program. So this is gonna open up again September 1st. This is an annual thing. It's the gaming and casino money. So the deadline to apply to the statewide program is the end of November. We applied for a few things last year, so I'm just bringing this up so that it's on your radar. I think it'd be a good idea if we give some thought to any applications that we want to submit. Essentially, any expenditure that's in the public interest that qualifies for the program. That could be purchase of equipment, it could be construction projects, etc. So.
Puts a drop dead date and have everything in by
November 30th is the deadline.
this year, 25?
Yeah, we'll need a resolution before that.
Okay.
So my suggestion, if you guys could review the information, we can put a list together of things we want to apply for and prepare applications. So
Understood.
the statewide, or the countywide program will also open and close probably the end of October. So the only other thing I had on grants was the community development block grant. Earlier in the year, we had heard from the county, RACW, about some block grant funding that might be available to the township for use over at one of the parks, whether it be additional sidewalks, what have you. They recommended that we reach out to them in September to schedule some meetings and figure out what we want to do with that funding. So if it's okay with the board, I will reach out to the redevelopment authority and try to schedule a meeting with them, and probably be a good idea if somebody from the board attended also. So.
Okay.
Sure. Do you want me to coordinate with you, Larry, or for the
I'll
redevelopment?
get the information.
Okay. I'll reach out to them.
I'll focus in on Mary Ann, give you a liaison.
That's all I have on that item.
Okay, where are we at?
Additional public works information, which he kind of touched on. I mean, this is a discussion item, but Ken,
Yes,
you didn't have anything else to say about the hiring additional public works?
we need another guy, at least one, but we need two, but if I can get one, I'll take one.
What would it cost? What do you pay, what's the hourly rate?
I think for a new guy, it's like, I'm not sure, I'm gonna say $21 an hour.
I noticed Peters Township now starting to do a lot of the boxes and stuff like you guys do in-house, and now they're doing it in-house.
Right.
So, to me, I think it's a huge savings to do a lot in-house.
I'll
And-
give you a good example. 5 years ago, we had put 2 boxes in on card auction, 60 foot of pipe, cost them $37,000. My guys and me, we put 2 boxes in and 160 foot of pipe, cost us under $3,500.
So,
But that's bad management. Kenny.
What?
You pay 35,000 to do what you used to describe, somebody ought to get fired.
Well,
They
paid
bid it.
37.
They bid it
That's
out.
even worse.
so.
I think we should consider,
I think we
Put
should
something in the
consider,
budget.
when he asked for this to be an agenda item, I said, how long till you retire? He's talking a couple of years, I mean, he's not a young man anymore. So I think that we should really consider bringing in someone while him and Ron are still here to learn and look more toward the future. Because Ken and Ron are getting up there and
I
it's
think
time
that-
to bring young people in and get them trained.
I think Dave seems like a pretty good.
He is, absolutely.
Dave's an
But-
excellent guy.
That's my opinion.
All my guys are good.
They're all good.
Let me tell you, every one of them bust ass.
But,
Can we talk about that in the budget discussions?
sure, it was just, he wanted to start the discussion, so we're going to the discussion item. Remus storage billing. So this was Larry's item. He was asking questions about the Remus storage billing. During the last budget workshops last year, we discussed that we wanted to move forward and possibly doing ways of billing in-house. Not that we have any issues with ways of billing, but it's something we said we wanted to evaluate.
And I agree, Dennis, you reviewed the contract, I spoke to Mary Ann, we talked quite a while about it, plan is.
So
Makes
that's
sense.
where we're at. We are reviewing everything from, Marion and Lisa reached out to both Lisa and PCSA in, how do you do your billing and whether or not, so at this point, we don't know that that's something we even, don't know, but she's getting all the
Sure.
things evaluated.
I'll give you the context of somebody else, small community. So, Bellsville, they have a program. All right, so does anyone have any problem if I put Weasel on notice that we'll be considering having our own building?
Considering, yeah, we have.
And then we'll put them on notice, and we can always cancel.
I think we should,
Okay, I'll take care of it.
you know, I mean,
We're
it's.
just, we should look at, either that or let's look at someone doing the overlook. We're either in the storage building or we're not in the storage building.
So I'll do the motion, I'll do the letter, okay. Okay.
Okay,
So no action.
no action necessary. Okay. Okay, Stonebridge ownership, do we have anything further on that?
I sent you guys an email, I think, my understanding that Mr. Cosmo was talking to Sir Panny or something about.
And the folks that own the Giant Eagle property, which isn't Giant Eagle, but
I sent you guys enough, thing with always, but, all right, it's getting kind of late anyway.
So
Okay.
what are we saying?
Well, I mean, the law says basically, and I sent you guys a synopsis of the law.
21 years.
21 years, basically, if you maintain it. Also talks about being in between a throughway between a township road and a state highway. There's three different factors I've mentioned to you. If you come, it's a factual situation whether you maintain it or not, or whether it's a township road. If you look at those factors, if it comes there, then you may have an issue.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Last March, we discussed it sitting over there, Kenny, there was a whole herd of us sitting there. In April, we passed a motion to hire a third party, Gannon Fleming, to do an evaluation, a study of the bridge, about $13,000.
and a couple months later, we discovered, it
Well,
doesn't look like
right.
we own the bridge.
We
So
walked
that's
down
what
that
held off
path.
that.
Now, do we think we own the damn bridge and spend the money to determine whether or not?
Giant Eagle was the only person that ever paved, altered, changed that
I think
road.
we're- I'm
not
Giant
saying
Eagle
you're wrong.
Corporation.
They were, we township paved that road after Giant Eagle had it a few years ago. Then last
When did
couple of
he
years,
pave
they
it?
had it paved again.
What year did they have it paved, you know?
I would say early 2000,
I'll take a look.
you could take a look at that, I'm pretty sure.
Cause
it's
I know
early-
in early two
Because
thousand,
that road, because that was, that
Giant
plan was
Eagle
put in,
altered
it's
the-
like 93, I think, or whenever Giant Eagle was, that's when that
cause
was.
in, before 2010, but later on in 2000s, Giant
So-
Eagle changed that bridge. They're contractors, they're engineer, they widened the apron, they put in the light, when the pharmacy happened.
All right, so it's
No,
a
that light's
fact.
been there. No, the state made them put the light in.
Yeah,
But
and
they
then
did-
Giant Eagle paid for it and altered the bridge
But
with
they
the turning
put
lane
the
and.
bridge, there was an accident there when we.
I know, they were delivering to me.
What's that?
They were delivering to me when that accident happened, they were turning around, but that was before the pharmacy. But Giant Eagle got that check. And then when the light came in, Giant Eagle designed it, they altered the bridge, they put in the turning lane. The township didn't do any of that, they did.
All right, so here's what we'll do.
So that's where the question of, they did it because it was their bridge.
Here's what we'll do, we'll talk to Cousin, see where he's at with, supposedly he's getting money. Tomco, is that me?
Tom Cohen.
So let's see what that before we take any further steps.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay, purchase of an asphalt drag box. This is, again, a discussion item in your packets. There are two choices between an eight foot and a, okay? 8 foot and a 9
awake?
foot.
8 foot. 8 foot.
He wants the 8 foot, but he got it, it's on, so when you look at the bottom of that quote, that is not the price we're looking at. That, they put both of them on there and it, so take a look at the line item versus the bottom of them. But he's requesting, tell him why you're requesting it, Kim.
I can use that drag box. It's for dragging asphalt. It comes out something like like you had a paver that you spent $100,000 on. I could do like Holman. I could do the parking lot down at the park. I could do Jason Drive. We could pave all these roads.
Is this similar to what Jefferson?
Jefferson's doing it right now down there
Yeah.
on,
It's working out quite well.
When they say
Exactly.
It's not
Mhm.
this price, it's the line item. it's
Yeah, I
this.
saw it on Kenny's phone, we looked at it the other day.
So.
yeah, you see what kind of job it did down there?
So you
Nice.
So you have two on here, one's the.
Yeah, that 1 for 9, scratch it.
Scratch
You,
the
you
nine.
prefer the 8 foot, which is cheaper anyway, but you prefer the 8 foot?
Yeah,
But the other accessories go with them.
yes.
Okay, so something for the board to look at and think about. Okay. So, does anyone, I'm gonna make a motion for the approval of bills, A through G. Any second?
Second.
Carl? All in favor?
And the payrolls are in there too, right?
They are, so
You
you can make
looking
a
at?
motion to agree, but then abstain
He's
from
gonna
any
make,
payroll that has to do
he's,
with tax.
he's gonna vote for everything except anything involved in this question.
Anything
Yeah,
that
I
belongs
don't
to
know
tax,
what,
yeah.
I don't have a sheet or a break. I'm gonna
So-
do whatever you say.
So is there any other, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So, minutes, so is all in favor, Larry's